I think giving people about 7 seconds is enough time, ideally. So I'm just gonna chuck that there. The reason I don't have a hard and fast number here is because I usually like to, in my videos themselves, actively promote the end screen that pops up. So I'll say something like, hey, if you want to watch XYZ video, click on that video on screen right now. And depending on how long it takes me to say that call to action will depend on how long it is that I have this end screen show up for. So I'll basically just have this end screen show up at the point where I say there'll be a video on screen right now. So I'll just drag it to wherever that is. But roughly my end screens usually end up being about 5 to 10 seconds. Now, after you've selected your placement and how long you want the video to be for, you can select what kind of video you want to feature here. Now, if you have no idea, I would just select best for viewer and let YouTube choose what video to promote to your viewer. But if you do what I mentioned previously, where I actually have a baked in call to action in my video script, where I'm like, hey, go check out the video on screen that's going to help you do XYZ. I like to come to choose a specific video and then choose the specific video that I am promoting in my outro for obvious reasons. So once you've done all of that, you can just hit save. And the last thing is cards. Basically, cards will show this little like icon at the top right hand corner of the video, but not many people click on or use cards nowadays. So vast majority of people, I don't think you need to use them. So we're just going to hit next here. Now it's going to show us a screen to see if we have any copyright issues in our video. So for me, I'm all good because this video has no copyright issues. So we're going to hit next. So what you're going to want to do is first save your video to unlisted. Now when you upload it to unlisted, it means no one will be able to see it unless you directly send them a link to the video. Let it sit for an hour or so while it publishes the HD version of your video. Because if you just upload your video right away to public, the video might have only processed to standard definition. So when people watch it, it's not gonna look very good. Also, YouTube might not have checked whether or not you have any copyright violations yet in your video, because also that can take some time sometimes. So you might find that you upload a video, you post it, and YouTube's like, hey, this video has copyright issues. And at that point you've posted it and it's too late. So upload it to unlisted until all of your copyright checks and your high definition version of your video is processed. Mine, you can see it already has down here from these icons, but a lot of longer videos might take some more time. Now, what I personally like to do is come down to schedule, and I like to schedule the video to go live at my peak time. So when most of my viewers are active. So that vidIQ extension I told you about that I've got installed tells me that my best times to post are between 12 and 2 a.m. So I could just select whatever day I want my video to go live on, and then I would select 12 a.m. so that it goes live at the beginning of my peak time. Now, if you don't have vidIQ installed, something you can do is you go to your YouTube channel, you go to YouTube Studio, then you're gonna go to your analytics, then you're gonna come to audience, the audience tab. And if you scroll down, you should see this little thing here. And it's gonna tell you when your viewers are online. So if I hover over these boxes, the lighter purple you see, the more viewers are online. So these dark purple sections, it means not many of my viewers are online. If I hover over this, you can see that. But if I hover over these sections, for example, like from 12 to like 2, 3, 4 a.m., that's when the majority of my viewers are, which is what vidIQ just told me, right? I should be posting around like 12 a.m. But quick thing, bear in mind, if you have a really small channel and you don't have much data, unfortunately, this section of your analytics is not going to show up. In saying all of that though, don't worry too much about publish time. A lot of people make a big deal about what's the perfect time to publish out to get more views. It really doesn't make that big of a difference. But coming back to actually publishing our video, you might see this option down here, set as premiere. What this will do, if you select this and you hit set up premiere, you can select like a countdown timer that might look something like this, and you can choose what you want the length of the countdown timer to be. So you can actually make a trailer for your video that people can watch before your video goes live at the scheduled date. And you can also add redirects, which would allow you to sort of like stitch together multiple live streams or live events. I never use this. But anyway, if you're creating a really big, massive, exciting video, I like to set it as a premiere to try and sort of build a bit of extra hype within your audience. If you don't really have an audience at the moment, then setting as a premiere doesn't really matter. But I would say try not to do too many premieres, because if every single one of your videos is a premiere and you're uploading frequently, then eventually when you do premiere a video, people are just gonna be like, well, he always premieres. Like, it's not really that special. So I try and be selective with this. So when people see me publish a video as a premiere, they're like, oh, this one's special. And so if you hit that, your video is gonna show up as scheduled like this, just sort of build hype for when the video is supposed to go live. And when the video does go live, there's gonna be like a live stream chat where viewers can interact, and you can interact with your viewers while everyone's watching it for the first time and cool stuff like that. And now all of this has been done, you just hit schedule, close this out, and you can see that the video has been scheduled like so. And if I go to my channel really quick, I need to do this really quick because I need to delete this premiere because it's gonna make my channel look stupid. Let's load it up. If I go to my homepage, here, you can see it right here. So you can see upcoming, how to get analytics access to a YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. If I click onto this, you can see that I've got a premiere and there's one person currently waiting, and the kind of, the wait looks like this. Anyway, I'm gonna delete this really quick so people don't see it. Oh, this is stressful. A lot of people go through this and think that just by publishing their videos properly, it's going to help them get more views. It's actually more about, well, actually, I have a whole video on this, so I'm not going to get into this now because this video has already been super long. Video on screen. Go watch that video. Make sure you do all that stuff first, and then come back to this publishing guide. Then publish your video like I've just shown you here, and you're going to give it the best possible chance of getting more